Timothee Chalamet shades the Kardashians. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. If you hear a noise back there, that's my husky playing with his new toy. We got him this like little bird that like flaps around. It's like a little toy bird, and girl, he goes crazy for it. It's like me and the brown bread from the Cheesecake Factory. I just attack, bitch. I attack. Anyways, girl, listen, welcome back to my channel. If you are in the market for a new messy best friend, the whole vibe on my channel is like we're on a FaceTime call and we're hanging out. Girl, listen, the world is dark enough. We just need a little sparkle, right? So if you are a little bit in need of a good new messy best friend, subscribe. Girl, we gotta talk about Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, Kylie, and Kendall, because I just don't know what's going on with Timothy Willy Wonka. Listen, there are new reports that are saying that the Kardashians keep trying to get Timothy into their lair, but he just won't comply. Check this out. Ooh, Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner drama? Girl, so apparently, allegedly, Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian, and Khloe Kardashian can't understand why he's so antisocial and downright snobby towards them. The insider reports that they've extended endless invites to family gatherings, fancy restaurants, and weekends away in Palm Springs. The source adds that Timmy appreciates that Kylie's family is trying to get to know him, but he's wise enough to be aware that they almost certainly have ulterior motives, like getting him onto the Kardashian show and using his name and connections for networking purposes. But it says here that once in a while, Timmy does oblige, but he's rarely there longer than an hour. And anytime he can find an excuse to bail, he does. He has gone away to Kris Jenner's gatherings in Turks and Caicos, and he has gone and hung out with Khloe and Kim in Calabasas. The insider reports the guy knows that what he's doing. He's getting a ton of free PR by dating Kylie, and she's giving him the best of his life. But as far as being wrapped into the Kardashian world, he's got zero interest. Timmy's seen the likes of Caitlyn Jenner, Kanye West, Lamar Odom, and so many other dudes who've been ruined once Kris got her claws into them. He'll be damned if that's his path. This article is mean. Allegedly, his friends warned him about dating Kylie. Girl, let's talk about this. Well, listen, let me tell you something, okay? The Kardashians, they don't have the best rep with men. That's true, girl. I mean, Caitlyn Jenner, a mess. Kanye West, a mess. Lamar Odom, a mess. Scott Disick, a mess. But you know what, girl? Why do they gotta blame the Kardashians? Why do they gotta blame the Kardashians? How come they're not having the men take any fucking accountability for their actions? What the hell do they think that the Kardashians are doing? You think that they're fucking hocus pocusing that shit? Like, I just honestly, like, look, I know that not a lot of people love the Kardashians, but I find it very... You know what? I don't find it fair that 100% of the blame is going to the Kardashian Jenner girls instead of also the men. Every comment that I'm like, oh, poor Scott, poor Lamar, poor this, poor that. Girl, you know what? At some point, they got to take some accountability too. You know, I will say this. You know, I actually had a lot of faith that Scott Disick and Kourtney were going to make it back in the day, because, you know, there was a time where he like really like changed, like, or at least we thought that he changed. I just put this one on. It's so beautiful. Look, it's like glitter, and then it's like color changing, and it activates with your pH. And that's the color. Like, this is the color that it gives. Isn't it beautiful? One of my messy bestie gave me this. This is called, here, do you guys see? It's called the Essence Glimmy Glow Lipstick, color changing. So it's really good. Amazon. Anyways, listen, best friend. I think that down the road, right, a lot of these Kardashians have definitely, you know, been the issue. You know, that meme is like, am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. I think they're the drama. But I also feel like these men should be held accountable as well for their actions. Lamar Odom, I mean, you know, that was crazy. You know, I just recently saw that episode of the Kardashians when Lamar Odom and Khloe Kardashian reunite. The things that Khloe like exposed that we did not know, girl. I mean, She took care of him after he had his overdose. He couldn't even walk. He had to learn how to walk again. She changed his diapers. She bathed him for months. And we did not know any of this back in the day. And that's something that I have to admire of Khloe, because back then, this was like years ago, right? Back then, Kris Jenner would have had a whole fucking world tour talking about this, but no one found out about this because Khloe, you know what? Khloe has always had a good freaking heart. And look at what the choices that she has made between Lamar Odom and Tristan Thompson, both fucking scumbag towards her, okay? It's not that I'm like fully defending the Kardashians, because I also feel like being with the Kardashians, with strong, independent women who are very career focused and money focused, it must be difficult, right? But at the same time, I just feel like it's not fair to say it's only, you know, the Kardashians. But anyways, let's get back to Timothee, girl, because I'm gonna be very honest with you, honey. If you seek Amy, if you, my man, have an issue with my family, okay, we gotta talk. I mean, listen, I'm sorry, but you know, boys come and go, but families forever. All right, I don't give a damn who your family is, okay? Now, one thing is, of course, if Kylie knows for a fact that her sisters and her mom are trying to, you know, come little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Timothee Chalamet, but I don't think that they're trying to hocus pocus him. You know what I mean? I think obviously Kris Jenner knows that if Timothee Chalamet goes on one of the episodes of Kardashians, the ratings are going to go sky high. But I also feel like they respect Kylie, you know, and Kylie has been very much absent from their show. Actually, in the past few seasons, Kylie's rarely there. And when she does show up, it's nothing about her personal life. It's all about her business. It's all about like what she's doing, what products she's launching, where she's going, you know, just very surface thing. We never hear about boyfriends. We never hear about any type of personal drama, because I do believe that she's taking a step back. So is Kendall Jenner. When she did it, Bad Bunny, we didn't hear... You know, I can't say anything about Bad Bunny. Can't even mention this man's name because, girl, I just want to climb on him, bitch. I want to climb on him like he's Mount Everest, bitch. I can almost see it. That dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Listen, let me tell you something. I absolutely think Bad Bunny can do whatever he wants to me. He has full consent, boo, okay? No, but for real, we didn't see anything about Bad Bunny in the Kardashians. We never really even we never heard her mention him. So I just think at the end of the day, Kendall and Kylie know exactly what happened, you know, between all the other guys, right? So I get why Kylie is being very protective of him. But Timothee, like I mentioned before, should just have a little more communication and say, you know what? I'm not interested in being in this show. I'm not interested in being photographed. I'm not interested in any of that. I'm interested in a private hangout sesh where we all can get to know each other, and that's that. And if they have an issue with that, then don't bring him around. You know, Kylie, you still have a contract with Hulu, so just keep on, you know, filming your, you know, very surface things and just kind of go about your day, bitch, okay? But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I think the word here of the day is boundaries. With boundaries, then you shouldn't have any issues. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. And I wish you a fabulous day, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah. Bye.